up and sit down.
Hello folks, Colin here, Festa 67's Workshop, and welcome to issue 67 of Build the 1967 Mustang Eleanor from the film Gone in 60 Seconds by our good old mates over at Fanhome. Now, if you'd like to grab this for yourself, head over to this link here. There's a clickable version in the description below, folks. Take out a subscription for this beautiful 1/8 diecast embellished model. You will not be disappointed. And look how beautiful she looks. Let's have a quick looky-loo through the magazine. This is Experience Eleanor's Magic. Just tells you roughly what you're going to be doing in this issue. Here's your step-by-step assembly guide with all the parts that we're getting today and how it's all going to go together. Okay. Really is easy to follow these, folks. So easily laid out for you that you can't go wrong. And then it'll tell you what you've got at the end of this issue, folks. Okay, so that's what we're going to be doing today. We'll scoot through the rest of those because they're future issues. Next up, you got Eleanor Quite a Prize there. Gives you all the background info from the people that made the film, etc. So give these a read, folks. You then got Toby's a first-class hacker there. This is the character played by William Lee Scott, who was given the name of Toby and Gone in 60 Seconds, and he's the guy who cracked all the keys and things like that. A bit more information there in the background, some behind-the-scenes information on the film. Cars with women's name is Daniela this week, which is the 2000 Cadillac Eldorado. Looking rather space age in some ways. You've then got Barbara, which is an Aston Martin DB4 GT. Beautiful car. Something about them old Astons that do it for you. Look at that. I mean, come on. Yeah. All handmade. Beautiful, beautiful. I think that's what it is. I think it's because you know that, you know, craftsmen have sat there with a couple of hammers and a dolly and beat all of this lot out. Run it through English wheels and all of that, just to machine or make, sorry, should I say, all this coach work. Beautiful. You've then got the Mustang 1993 Cobra. So there you go. That's the magazine done. So we'll scoot back and find our seatbelt sections that we're after. And we'll open that up and we'll start a bit of assembly. Right, we have got all the bits and bobs laid out for you, just there. So we can bring in our little frame from the previous issues that we was working on. And we want to grab one of these and feed it up through the seatbelt reel, okay? So that's what it's telling us we've got, which is this little seatbelt here, okay? So we want to make sure that we're orientating it the correct way, and then it's going up and through this little reel, okay? So let's just feed that in like so, and it's going to click on this little area here, okay? So just feed that up like so. Got the two little cutouts just there. So I'll show you that again. You feed it up, and you've got two little notches, like so, that these two ears sit on. And then the ledge at the back is what the back of the buckle sits on, just like that, okay? Like that. Then you grab your frame, and then you'll screw the seatbelt down into it, okay? So that's what we want. We got our screw. Somewhat defiant, and that gives you your seatbelt, okay? So what we'll do on the next one is I want to cut a thread in there just to make that go a little easier. I shall do that. And by doing it this way, it lets me cut that thread straight in that bit of plastic, so that we can get that seatbelt in place a bit better. Okay, there you go. And that's all lined up and ready now. So same again, grab your seatbelt, and you want the letter Y upside down. So you want the flat one. You don't want the ones with any holes in. Same process again, peeps. Let's feed that up. Like so. Just feed it through the groove. Like so. Bring it all the way up and then flip it so that these two little lugs are at the front, like so. And then you want to slide it back down so that the lugs go in the little grooves, just in there, and the back of it sits on the shelf at the back. Okay, so it can only go in the one way, and it'll just click in place, like so. See? Then we can grab our frame, line it up, and then feed our screw in. Okay, so I'll try and do that without dropping it. See how easy that went in, just through cutting that thread. So that's what you've got. You've got your two seat belts in the brackets now, like so, hanging down like that. We can then fit this now into the chassis section of Eleanor, or the interior section. So let's bring her in, which is sat there. Let's just take that and protect that for a minute. You'll notice I've popped my fire extinguisher in. There's two little holes on the centre tunnel. Just press that in place. And what we're doing now is we're pushing this frame in. So you want it with these two ears facing forward, folks, okay? So lay it over and locate the pegs in the appropriate holes on the side there. They can only go in one way. And then you'll be feeding a couple of PS 15 screws in. Or PS 14 screws in, what should I say. So let's just grab those, and they're going in this little hole just there. So we'll grab those and insert them in place. Just keep turning and it'll bite the edge. So spin the interior around, and then we do the same the other side, folks. Let's grab that screw. Move the seat, wrap my finger at the back, and then we'll pop that in place under there. And you've only got one spare hole under there that the screw will go in, so. And all it's doing is it's securing this little roll bar in place, okay? Like so. And then you've got the other parts of the seatbelt that come round, and they then feed through the different areas and then go through the little slots in the side, and then they secure to the body underneath. Okay, so I'll just get me tweezers, pull the first one through, like so, and then you're feeding it onto the little post that's just underneath there, okay, like that. That's what you're doing, and then we'll just give that a little tug. Now I'll probably go round with a bit of super glue, to be honest, or you can warm the post up and just melt it in place, just to secure that a little bit better, okay? And then you want to do the same the other side, feed it through. There's a little groove just down by the tunnel, just there. That's it. So we're going in there with this one. So just unravel it a little bit. And then you want to go through. Now we can bring it round and pop that in place. Just like that. That's what you want, folks. I'm going to grab a little bit of super glue and pop them in, I think. But it just helps secure them underneath that model there. They're a bit hit and miss with the fit. There you go, so that's that side done. Then that'll do its thing now. So that's them. That one then can come over when the model's on display and it'll just rest in there. I'm actually going to throw mine behind the seat because a lot of drivers did back in the day. I know I did before seatbelt law came in. I used to hook my seatbelt behind the seat and then clip it back into its clip to stop the light coming on. So that's what I used to do. Do the same again with your Eleanor. Bring the seatbelt through. I want to put the buckle that way round on this side, like that. And then bring that one through, like so. Right. Try and get that in the shot for you. There you go. And then we can a little dot of super glue on there. Across that buckle. And then do the same on that one. And then pull that through. And get that buckle on that peg. Like that. Let the super glue do its thing. Like so. And then we'll do the same on this one. Pop a bit of super glue on there. I haven't got to worry about these ever again then. There you go. Look at that, it's bob. Get that in place. And that's that section done. All the seat belts in place, all the frame belts in place there, doing their thing. And that's what you're going to end up with at the end of this issue, folks. Your frame in with all your seat belts doing their thing, just like that. Okay, so that's what you want. So if you're interested in doing this along with me, head over to this link here. It's also in the description below. And take out a subscription for your very own 1/8 scale Eleanor Mustang. You will not be disappointed. To help me out, folks, if you can just click that little fester in the corner there, subscribe to me channel. That really does help me grow me channel and cheer me up. Also, whilst you're there, ring the bell. That will give you future notifications of upcoming content, folks. Until then, stay safe and well. Thanks for coming in and keeping me company. Bye-bye for now.